10 years ago, I almost quit med school. I woke up in the middle of the night at 2 a.m. I was afraid about the work that I would be confronted with. I had a lot of doubts about myself. Will I be enough for this job? Will people think that I am an imposter? Will I be happy if I work 60 hours a week? But then I came across the book Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers. In her book, she focuses on overcoming fear and building confidence to lead a more fulfilling life. And in order to do that, we must first understand the fear. Fear is universal. Everyone experiences fear when you step outside of your comfort zone. The key difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how they respond to fear. Jeffers mentions 5 truths about fear. Fear will never go away as long as you continue to grow. The only way to overcome fear is to face it. The only way to truly feel better about yourself is to do things that scare you. Fear is part of the process of change. Pushing through fear is less frightening than living with its underlying dread. If you sometimes feel that the fear is paralyzing you, it may come from a belief that you think that you are powerless. Try to reframe the situation. See the situation as an opportunity to grow. Say to yourself, I can handle it. Remind yourself that no matter what happens, you can do it. The moment you do that, you start taking responsibility for your life. You stop blaming external circumstances for your fear or unhappiness. The moment you accept that you are responsible for yourself, you will stop waiting for external changes to make you happy. Thoughts like, if I had more money, if I had better opportunities, if I had more time, begin to fade. And you realize that fulfillment starts from within, not from external conditions. Start on focusing what you can do right now. Start to reframe those negative thoughts. The words you use have power over you. The language you choose, even in your internal dialogue, shapes beliefs and actions. Think about how often we say, I can't, I'm not ready, it's impossible. These phrases aren't just words, they're barriers. They create a self-imposed prison that keeps you stuck. But here's the truth, those words are lies. They're just excuses dressed up as reality. What happens when you replace I can't with I can? When I won't becomes I will. When I'm not ready shifts to I'm ready for this. Suddenly the focus changes. Your mindset shifts from defeat to determination. You start to believe in possibilities instead of limitations. For example, instead of saying, I'll never finish this project, try I'm figuring out how to make progress every day. Instead of I don't know how to do this, reframe it as I'm learning as I go. These small shifts in language transform how you perceive challenges, replacing fear with empowerment. The words you use aren't just reflections of your feelings. They actively shape them. Negative words fuel fear and hesitation, while positive words ignite action and courage. Here's a challenge for you. Pay attention to your self-talk. Catch those negative statements and replace them. You'll be surprised at how quickly this practice can shift your outlook and your actions. Focus on the progress, not perfection. You don't need to be perfect to act. Mistakes and failures are part of learning. In fact, they're essential. Every mistake teaches you something you didn't know before. Each failure is a step forward because it eliminates one wrong path and brings you closer to the right one. Think about it. When you first learned to walk, did you just get up and start running? No. You fell countless times, but each fall taught you balance, strength, and resilience. Life works the same way. The only way to grow is by trying, stumbling, and getting back up. Perfection is often just procrastination in disguise. Waiting until everything is perfect only delays your progress. Action, no matter how small or imperfect, is what creates momentum. The first draft of anything, whether it's a project, a decision, or a step outside of your comfort zone, doesn't need to be flawless. It just needs to exist. Celebrate the small wins along the way. Did you take one small step today? That's progress. Did you learn something new from a mistake? That's growth. Progress compounds over time. Even the tiniest action, when repeated, leads to massive changes. Let go of the need for perfection and embrace the beauty of progress. You are a work in progress, and that's exactly how it's meant to be. Every experience in life will offer you value, even if it was a negative experience. You will be learning from your mistakes. The longer you wait, the more your fear grows, the more you let your brain think about it, the more it will try to shut it down. When you start to act, it will reduce the fear because you're actively facing your fears. By doing this, you will build momentum. This momentum will help you to get out of your comfort zone with every single step. Some people won't like the changes. They might criticize your decisions, question your motives, or even distance themselves from you. This can be hard, especially when these people are close to you. But remember, their discomfort with your growth says more about them than it does about you. Change can be threatening to those who aren't ready to embrace it themselves. In that process, you need to seek out friends who encourage you and that support your journey. Surround yourself with people who celebrate your progress, not those who try to hold you back. These are the friends who understand the value of growth and push you to reach your potential. It's often said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So ask yourself, are the people around you inspiring you to grow, or are they keeping you stuck in the same place? Finding the right support network might mean letting go of some relationships to make space for new ones. This isn't easy, but it's worth it. Align yourself with those who understand your vision, who motivate you when you feel discouraged, and who remind you of your worth when self-doubt creeps in. And don't forget, support doesn't always have to come from friends or family. It could be mentors, colleagues, online communities, or even books and podcasts. Seek inspiration and encouragement wherever you can find it. You don't have to face the journey alone. With the right people by your side, even the toughest challenge becomes more manageable, and the victories feel that much better. Today I'm so thankful that I pulled through medical school. I'm working 6 years as a doctor now, and it opened so many opportunities for me. I can confidently say that I'm practicing my dream job. That doesn't mean that it isn't stressful. This job brought me so many times to my physical and emotional limits. But at the same time, it is very rewarding being able to do a job where you see your purpose. And even if I wouldn't want to practice medicine anymore, there are a lot of jobs that I could do. Without practicing medicine, I wouldn't have had the opportunities that I have today. I'm financially stable, I can travel the world. You will never know what life will have to offer you if you don't do it. Go out and seek your challenges. Go out and ask that person on a date that you think about all day. Go and change jobs if you thought about it for a long time, even if it's uncomfortable. Only staying unhappy where you currently are is what's truly scary. What is the worst that could happen? My point is, if you are scared, just feel the fear and do it anyway. If you want to stop wasting your evenings after work, you can click on this video right here. I hope you're doing well. I hope you learned something. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cherry Tuesday. Peace.